Now, yesterday, President Trump got himself in a little bit of trouble during a ceremony to honor a group of Native American veterans. So this is about the most, one of the more important things a president can do as far as the ceremony goes is to honor the veterans, right? These people were, part of the Native American Navajo code talkers that actually helped us beat the Nazis in World War II by breaking the German code. So very, very important contribution to our country and our armed forces. So President Trump brings them in to honor them and then, of course, says this.
You're very, very special people. You were here long before any of us were here. Although we have a representative in Congress who they say was here a long time ago. They call her Pocahontas. But you know what? I like you because you are special.
I don't know. I don't know what to say with that, man. I don't know what to say about that whole thing. He can't help himself. Okay? He's got to say offensive things at all times, especially to Native Americans. Okay? No, look, he probably thought, and this is probably how his mind goes, is, oh, Native Americans, Pocahontas, Elizabeth Warren. Hey, I'm going to make this ridiculous joke. It never occurred to him that that would actually be super, super offensive. And not just offensive, but also at a really bad time, although there is never really a good time for that kind of racial joke. But you're supposed to be honoring and thanking these people who served their country. And again, they helped us beat the Nazis. Their contribution was incredibly important. Okay? So, no, just everything about this is an absolute fucking disaster. Okay? But there's that. You can expect that from Donald Trump. This is not a surprise anymore. Now, here comes the defenses. Now, Sarah Huckabee Sanders, of course, when asked by reporters, hey, man, why would the president say something like that? She had this to say.
Sarah, at the event that the president just did with the Navajo code talkers, he referred to Pocahontas being in the Senate. Why did he feel the need to say something that is offensive to many people while honoring the Navajo code talkers, these genuine American
I think
heroes?
What most people find offensive is Senator Warren lying about her heritage to advance her career.
Okay, look, I've had my problems with Senator Warren. I respect a lot of the work that she's done, but she has failed the progressive movement in quite a few ways. And I do believe that in some ways she's a political opportunist. But that said, right, that's not true at all. That is a made-up smear made up by Scott Brown, her opponent in Massachusetts that she crushed. Okay, so they made up she lied about being a Cherokee and in order to get advanced in her career and all that stuff. No, that's not true. There's actually no evidence that she had benefited at all from that claim of being like an 8th or a 27th or however much Native American, Cherokee, whatever, right? So, and again, okay, so he said the Pocahontas thing Trump did to the Native Americans, by the way, in front of a picture of Andrew Jackson, okay? He has absolutely no respect. And to continue saying this smear against, Elizabeth Warren, and to have Sanders come out and also say that same smear is just, there's no respect there. There's absolutely zero respect for Native Americans here, okay? So, now, I've got more video, and again, it's the same sort of deflection and repetition, that kind of defense of Trump. Let's watch.
Kristen.
Why is it appropriate for the president to use a racial slur in any context?
I don't believe that it is appropriate for him to make a
Well, a lot
racial
of
slur
people feel
or
as though
anybody else.
this is a racial slur, so why is it appropriate for him to
I
use
think,
that?
like I said, I don't think that it is, and I don't think that was certainly not the president's intent.
Does he see
I think,
political
again, like I
value
said, I
in-
think the more offensive, the most
People
offensive
acting
thing,
racially?
I'm sorry?
Does he see political value in calling people out racially? Why use that?
Look, I think that Senator Warren was very offensive when she lied about something specifically to advance her career. I don't understand why no one's asking about that question and why that isn't constantly covered.
Man, look, I don't know why this Elizabeth Warren thing is not constantly covered. Well, it was constantly covered by right-wing media. But as for the rest of the world, we saw that there is no evidence that what she had claimed had actually helped her career. That's why they're not covering it. And by the way, this is what we call a gigantic deflection. Racial slur, what are you talking about? No, it's not a racial slur. Pocahontas, not offensive at all. I really enjoyed the movie. I know she didn't say that, but come on. You don't think that they haven't made that defense? But Elizabeth Warren, how offensive actually saying that you were a minuscule part in Native American in order to help your career. How offensive! Racial? No, we don't make it racial at all. Okay, so how the hell is calling somebody Pocahontas not considered racial? You're specifically pointing out that, hey, that's a Native American name. Come on. This is ridiculous. And of course, not at all surprising, given Trump's history of racism. But again, Sarah Huckabee Sanders is probably the worst because it's really surprising the lows that the people around him in his orbit go. These are the people that I should actually know better. Trump, I don't think has an excuse. He's just an idiot and a racist. And old school racist is that. Everybody else around him, they should be smarter. They should know better. But they're not. They're just not. But see, here's the thing. Trump is the it of the Republican Party. And I keep trying to hit this home, right? Because there is no, ooh, got to reach out to Trump supporters. No. No, you don't. There are certain people that voted for Trump because, hey, we're tired of this system. Those are the people that you can actually reach. Those are not the hardcore Trump supporters. That is not the third of this country that thought that maybe it'd be a good idea to vote in a racist, sexist moron. Because we actually like the racism and sexism. We actually like the fact that he's an idiot. Because we're idiots too. But he's a rich one, so we aspire to be like him. Those are the people that you can't reach out to. And those are the people that are also serving next to him. So, look, we should not be surprised when the rest of the party looks exactly like him. Okay? Because they were always like him, and now they're just more open about it. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.